Hi, I'm Lee Clever, your host on today's episode of Out of This World. Today we'll be talking about moon missions. Moon missions in the United States started after the Soviets succeeded in making the first unmanned crash landing to the moon in 1959. The U.S. responded by starting the unmanned Ranger and Surveyor missions, and finally the manned Apollo missions. Despite setbacks time and time again, NASA successfully sent two men on Apollo 11 to land on the moon. The two men were Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin. Armstrong was the first human to step on the moon. He confirmed that the moon was not made of cheese. The moon is 238,900 miles from the Earth. It took Apollo 11 3 days to get to the moon. On the fourth day, Armstrong took his historic small step for man and giant leap for mankind. NASA made 6 successful manned moon landings. To make a soft landing, the landers used thrust to offset the moon's gravitational pull. The lander also uses the thrust from rockets to reach escape velocity to overcome the moon's gravity well. The moon's gravity is 83.2% less than the Earth's gravity. That means I would weigh 26.6 pounds on the moon. Think about how high I could drop on the moon. When the spacecraft returns to Earth, it uses different equipment to offset the Earth's much greater gravity well. The returning space capsule uses the friction of a heat shield and parachute against Earth's atmosphere to create drag to slow the descent of the capsule. NASA also used fluid dynamics to absorb some of the shock by landing the capsule in the ocean. That's all on today's episode of Out of This World. Just look forward to the moon being the next tourist attraction.